Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? My incredible Level Up friends, this podcast is brought to you by Upstarter Podcast Network, and all of our shows revolve around positivity, mindset, entrepreneurship, health, and wellness. And if you are looking for more content like that, check out upstarterpods.com and listen to the others in our podcast family. Happy Monday, my Level Up friends. You are so amazing, and I am so grateful that you are here. You know, one of the things I want to share with you as you're listening to the podcast, whatever you're applying, whatever you're experiencing, whatever wins, any growth, any aha moments, I would love to hear them. But most importantly, I'd love to share them, right? So message me or tag me on Instagram at levelup.debbieneal, because here's the thing, I'd love to share your story, your wins, your aha moments, because you have the power to be the light for someone else. And plus, we're building this one big happy family. It'd be nice for people to connect. So last week, we spoke about leading your organization versus managing it. And there is a huge difference. And for most of us, when we fall into a management role versus leading, we don't do it intentionally. Like, we think that we're truly helping, when in reality, the best way that we can ever help to develop leaders is to continue to lead from the front and develop ourselves. Your team will grow as a result of your actions versus your words. So if you haven't listened to last week, go back and listen, because we are ready to level up in a huge way, and leading is the most important part of leadership. Plus, last week is going to tie into this week, because we really honed in on leadership last week, but this week we're taking it one step further. When we lead by example. We lead with vision, belief, passion, energy, and heart. Leading with love is a difference maker, and it's a game changer. So this week's episode is leading with love. Love is the most powerful energy in the world. Our goal is to have love be the driving energy behind everything. That is how we reach our ultimate level of energy, vibration, connection, and success. When we lead with love, our leadership becomes contagious. And my friends, that's the goal. This is what your team wants. This is what your team craves. They want you to lead with your heart. Your heart is your power center. It's your power force. It's like the human connector. This is where positive, contagious leadership comes from. The more you open your heart, the more powerful your leadership. And I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable here. I know this from personal experience, because here's the thing. When I started building my business as an entrepreneur back in 2006, gosh, I came in with vision. I came in with passion. I came in with tenacity. I came in with insane discipline and a work ethic that was literally like I went into stealth mode. I kept my head down. I got to work. I did build to the top and beyond. But with each step closer to my goal, I didn't do it intentionally, but I was building a wall around myself and around my heart. See, here's the thing. We kind of take some past stuff in our life and we carry it with us. And we could set a new goal, or we could start a new business, but maybe there's something we haven't worked through, or maybe there's some level of pain, or there's some level of fear, and we kind of bury it in the success. And so I was more focused on becoming unstoppable. I did love my team. I did love what I was building, but my heart was closed. It wasn't open. And I, of course, didn't know it at the time. If I did, I'd like to think I would have worked on it long before I actually did. See, here's the thing. I was strong. I was confident and successful. And to some, actually maybe most, I seemed untouchable. Now, if you really know me, that is not the case. I've always felt like I was normal. I felt like I was down to earth. But I didn't realize it was really the ones who really knew me, the small people that I let inside of my heart. So to most, I was closed off. And once I realized that my heart was my superpower, the game changed. But here's the thing, and this is why we say success is about progress, not perfection. It's a process. It wasn't an overnight change. Awareness is power. So once I knew this, I began to evolve. I was living in this cocoon, and it was time to emerge from this cocoon and develop, which I'm still developing, into the butterfly that I was meant to be. See, we're all works in progress. We aren't in a cocoon just once. In fact, it happens many times throughout our lives. And when we're in there, it's like we're changing, we're learning, we're evolving, we're healing, we're building, and then we become. And then the next level of butterfly inside of us is born. And for me, it took years. Now, it wasn't years of standing still. It was years of progress, years of growth, years of breaking down walls. It was brick by brick. I did the work. I built the love and grew. And remember this, and I think I mentioned it in my last podcast. I don't remember where I read it. I read it somewhere. I want to give the proper person credit, but sometimes you read so much you don't know. God breaks our heart over and over to allow our heart to feel the love it was meant to feel. So our heart is the conductor of our body. It lets our entire body and every cell know how we are feeling. Our heart creates an energy field around us, and it can be felt 10 feet away, 5 feet away, feet away. The energy we give from our heart is far more powerful than the energy we're giving from our brain. We are broadcasting our love or lack of love every moment of every day, transmitted through our heart. And when it comes to leadership, your team feels it every minute of every day. Your team is tuning into your heart. And when it's open and true, it becomes contagious. And when you lead with heart, you develop a team that leads with heart. Our vibe attracts our tribe. Our goal as a leader is to reach into the hearts, into the souls of our team and of others, and inspire them into action, inspire them to be their very best, inspire them to do more and be more and have more. Leaders who are distant and more focused on themselves and their numbers, the reality is they just don't achieve the best results. Success is about building true relationships with the people you are leading. For others to believe they have purpose and value, people need to feel you. Again, goes back to law of attraction. What really is the law of attraction? It's our feelings. The way we feel, people feel, the universe feels. We're projecting that out and we're attracting more of that to us. Effective leaders touch the hearts of others. They create an atmosphere that others feel loved and inspired. Effective leaders lead with their hearts and know the hearts of their team members. Passion, vision, commitment, and drive. They are important qualities to build a business. But here's the thing. A passionate commitment to your team is what creates a team filled with greatness. And my friends, that's the goal. Whatever we do in life is to build a team, a business, an organization filled with people of greatness, becoming and living their very best self. So how do you lead with your heart? When we are leading, selling, communicating, it's all about heartfelt leadership. So I'm going to ask you a couple of hypothetical questions. Do you love what you do? Do you love what you do? Are you going through the motions? Are you dreading what you do? Are you excited about what you do? Does it wake you up in the morning? Does it keep you up at night? Does your heart race when you think about it? Do you love what you do? Are you inspired by what you do? Because if you're not loving what you do, what kind of energy are you transmitting? People around you know it. They feel it. Your energy is everything. Your love, your heart is transmitting that. So the goal in life is to be doing something that you love to do. And if you're not there right now, I encourage you to sit down, get out a journal, and what would the perfect thing look like? If you could do anything in life that you would love, what would it be? Because that's the secret of developing love and creating love and living in love, especially professionally, is to do what you love to do. I'm very grateful. I get up every day. I love what I do. It inspires me. I love it. Truly love it. Are you in love with the person you are? Whether it's business, whether it's relationships, You can't love others until you love yourself. Other people can't love you until you love yourself because you're putting out your worth. You're putting out your love. Are you in love with the person you are? Now, we're all works in progress, so do not beat yourself up with that question. You could be working towards the greater version of you, but I want you to realize who you are, what you bring to the table, what your value is. Be in love with the person that you are. Do you love your goals? This is everything. Do you love your goals? Where are you going? Where are you leading your team? Where are you helping your company grow to? What are your goals? Do you know them? Can you be woken up at any single moment out of a dead sleep and somebody says, what's your goal? And can you literally spew it out of your mouth without even thinking about it? Is it in front of you? Is it written down? Is it on the back of your phone? Is it in your notes? Do you recite it? Do you affirm it? Do you love your goals? Because if you don't know your goal and love your goal, how can you possibly inspire a team to work towards those goals? Because one of the greatest qualities of a leader is we inspire a team towards one common goal, one common vision. Are you in love with it? Are you in love with it? And if not, let's get to work, my friends. Fall in love with it. Do you love your vision? Does it excite you? Does it move you? Does it keep you up? Does it wake you up? Do you close your eyes? Do you vision it? Do you see yourself? Is it bold? Is it colorful? What's the next level of you? What's the next level of success? What's the next level of income? What would it do for your life? What would it do for your family? What would it do for your finances? What would it do for your personal development? Do you love your vision? Do you think about it? Do you dwell on it? Do you see it? Does it drive you? That's the driving force. When you go on vacation, aren't you pumped? Aren't you in love with where you're going? Aren't you excited? Would you ever just pack up all your crap and get on a plane and you have no idea where you're going? No, because you already know. You see yourself, right? You see yourself on the sand. You see yourself drinking a pina colada. You see yourself in hula skirt, whatever it may be. It's the same thing with your vision. Do you love the lessons and the obstacles along the way? And we're going to probably talk about this in every single episode that I do because success is filled with lessons. It's filled with obstacles. It's filled with stuff. It's the way you grow to your promised land. It's the way you go to your holy land. There is absolutely no straight road to the top of any business, any profession, any success. Everything is about lessons. It's about obstacles. Do you love it? What are you learning from it? Are you becoming a better person? Are you building skills? Like, are you in love with all of that stuff? Because every time something comes, it's like, oh, yes, I'm that much closer to the next level. I'm that much closer. Here's the thing. Stuff is always going to come. But as you build your love and as you build your leadership, I look back, obstacles or issues that used to take me 4 days to get over, I can now get over in 4 minutes. So they're still there, but we get over them quicker. We have a different perspective. We have a different level of leadership. We have more love. We keep adding more love to the glass. Do you love the day-to-day tasks required to build your business? Because you must love the mundane to create the extraordinary. So many people just want to come into something and they want it beautiful, and maybe they want the income or they want the trips or the success or the accolades or the big office or whatever it is for you. But what about the day-to-day tasks? What about the mundane? What about the repetition? What about the consistency? What about the grit? What about the work? What about the hours? What about the development? My friends, the gift is in the gym. I love Rocky, so I bring up Rocky all the time, like practicing, hitting that punching bag, taking those jumps, taking those leaps, falling, getting up again. You must love the mundane. People who are just going after the beautiful, they're not getting off the bench. They're dreamers. They're not getting off the bench because you don't go from 0 to 900 without all the stuff. Do you intentionally fill yourself up with love every day? You guys, that's our job. What brings you joy? What brings you love? Because when you fill yourself up with love, you can lead with love. What is it that fills you up? For me, it's my affirmations, it's my goals, it's my personal reading, it's my exercising, it's my journaling, it's all of those things. We cannot give love to others until we fill ourselves up first. So again, love-based leadership comes from loving ourselves, doing things that we're filling ourselves up with love. That's how we lead. Do you lead with love or fear? Love is the basis of all things. Like, again, no matter what's going on, you're leading with love. You're that voice. You're that person saying, we've got this. We're okay. I'm in the cockpit. There was this story There was like this airplane, and the airplane was going all over the place. Everybody else was jumping up and down, but this one little boy, he was so happy. He was like, yay, this is awesome. He was like in love. This is all good. People are praying. They're calling their loved ones. They're saying goodbye. The oxygen masks come down, and he's like, yeah, he's so happy. He's so happy. And then the plane finally landed, and he ran down that center aisle, and then the cockpit door opened, and the pilot, he jumped in the pilot's arms, and he said, Daddy, I knew you would land us down safely. He just focused on love on that plane, where everybody else was focused on fear. And what do you think that pilot was doing? Here's the thing, and this is what I've said to my team several times. Every single time we've hit an obstacle, I tell that story, and I would say, here's the thing, your mama is flying this plane. I'm in this cockpit, and I am landing us safely. So you want to be casting a vision to your team with love, that no matter what comes their way, you're driving this plane and they're good. Hold on, brace the bumps, because you are in for the ride of your life. Do you find love in everything? Always look for love. Love is everywhere. When you're leading, there's love in every single thing. When you lead with love, you see it. You always find the love. You always see the hearts. You always see the love. Are you in love with your mission? What's your mission? Your mission is more than a job. Your mission is more than a business. Like when I think of my mission, my purpose, my mission, my purpose is to get into as many hearts and souls and guts of incredible people like you to tap in. I want to twist you up. And I want you to realize your potential and your God-given purpose in this world. If it's real, if you're really in love with your mission, it's for better or for worse. And you guys, no matter what way I channel that mission, there's love. No matter what comes my way, I love my mission, and nobody will ever take that away from me. It isn't dependent on circumstances. It doesn't waver. When you're leading with love, you are solution-based. Everything is based on love. And my friends, this is huge. Where are you right now in your level of success? Whatever it is you do for a living, where are you right now? Are you doing your very best? Love what you are creating so much that you aren't willing to settle for anything except for your very best. When we lead with love, we open up our hearts. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable. It allows us to learn and to grow. When you are truly leading by example and with love, you build a culture where tough conversations create even deeper connections, because it's not coming from a management tone. It's coming from a place of love, because you want those you're having conversations with to be better. Becoming a leader is about expressing our potential, and love is the secret sauce. So here are 5 ways to love your team. Number 1, make time for them. And this is not just your team. It's everybody that's important to you in life. Because when someone matters, you make time. You know, it's the same thing with a business, with anything. When something is important, you make time. We all have time when there's something worthwhile. Building a team is about connection. It's about building relationships, building trust, creating a community. Number 2, listen to them. Empowering leaders is my passion. Ask questions, listen, but really listen. Sit down and give them your full attention. Listen with your heart. They know, are you scrolling? Are you glancing down at your phone? And you guys, I've been guilty of this before. Okay. Now somebody says they want to talk to me, phone down, turned over. They're a distraction. Really listen with your whole heart. Number 3, recognize them. Celebrate their wins. People will work harder for praises than raises. Everybody is wearing a neon sign that says, make me feel important. When they do something right, let them know. Elevate them. Feed the positivity. Leaders build people. Number 4, serve them. Servant leadership is everything. Serve their growth, serve their heart, serve their future, serve them, help them, lead them. And the most important thing you could do as a servant leader is to be your very best, because you are the example. You are the role model. You are the evidence. You are the bar. You are the light of possibility. Number 5, bring out the best in them. That's really what love is. Love brings out the very best in other people. When you love someone, you want what's best for them, even if it's not what you think is best for you, right? Help them find their strengths. Allow them to utilize their strengths and shine. Our goal is to create space for other people to shine. When we help others shine, we not only bring out the best in them, but we begin to transform our team, transform our organization, transform our company, and that ultimately transforms our world. Love your team so much that you are on a mission to help them do what they do best. Now remember, the most important part, in order to lead with love, we must be love. It's a feeling. It's inside of us. We build it. We create it. We can't fake it. And not the kind of love I'm talking about. Love is, above all, the greatest gift we can give to ourselves and to others. Go out there and love even more. Let's all level up our love. Fall in love over and over again with what you do. When you truly love what you do, the game changes. So next week, we're going to talk about being goal-focused versus growth-focused. And I love this topic. I am pumped to talk about it because here's the thing. Goals are huge, but growth is everything. Go out there and lead with love. I love you all. Talk to you Monday.